Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Nancy from Jersey Girl Loves Crafting. I am here to show you my swap that I received from Bethany at your Crafty BFF. She also hosted the swap, which was the Pasteloween, and it was my first time doing a Pasteloween, because I'm more about the horror and and the muted colors and the orange, the blacks, and I rarely, I'm sorry for shaking this, I rarely do pink, but now now the trend is also adding the pink into these the Halloween and now Christmas. So this was my first time using these colors and making it sort of like cutesy versus scary. So I thought that was interesting. And I want to thank you, Bethany, for allowing me to participate and meeting everyone that was in the group. Everyone is amazing. Everyone is so talented. So again, thank you. And let me show you what I received. So this is I took it out of the package, and it might not be the way she sent it because this is my second time videotaping this because the first one didn't come out good. So I wanted to redo it. So this is a box, and it has one insert here in the main pocket here, and it goes like that. So I wanted, and this was Bethany who put it together, and she has a tutorial, which I did the tutorial, and we used her box to do this. So yeah, we did that, and I'm gonna tell you, this is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. Let me show you the front. I love this paper. I don't know what collection this is, but it's beautiful. Look at the stitching she did. One day I'll do this. I actually purchased a small like handheld mini sewing machine. I have a bigger one that I use for clothes, when I have to make little skirts for my granddaughter, or I have to take in some pants or some skirts, and I use that, and anything else that I have to do for the house, but I never used it for crafting, like for paper sewing. So I didn't really want to use that machine, so I wanted something else, and I looked and I saw something. So when I'm ready to use it, I hope to do some videotaping of me using it and showing you what a klutz I am with that. Just kidding. Okay, so let's see what we have. So we have this that came in. We have this black envelope, which the envelope is beautiful. We have this item. We have this little bag, stuff in it. We have this box, and I know this is a KS Craft, believe, die. It's a candy bar or something in there. It doesn't have to be a candy bar, but I love that. I did have the die, but never got to use it. Here we have, sorry, everything's coming out. I got stuck. We have a a pen, a beaded pen. Here we go. We have this embellishment here, and with the bag topper. Don't know if it opens, but I don't want to chance it. And look at that, shaker. And then we have this item here. So let's start with this item that I took out. I'm going to take it out of the bag. I'm sorry for the noise. And look at that. Look at that. So this is, looks like it's put on with some tape, and I can pull this out. It has an easel here. It looks like an easel. And look, it's just amazing. I love, look at this. Look at this pumpkin. It's amazing. I love this. This I love. Love to know where you got that. That is beautiful. Spooky babe. And I love the hat. And then this ghost. Look at that. Look at the gems. It's the Hocus Pocus banner. And then this itself, it's a shaker. And it has the pumpkins, the ghost, the bats, and other little sequin stuff. That's cool, right? I love that. So I'm just going to put that there. Then let's take this little bag. Look at this little bag, how amazing it is. It's the organza material, I believe. And then it is amazing. It is a cat, bats. It's a beautiful pink. I would love to know where you order this from. And then here are bottle caps with different designs inside them. So this one has a ghosty. This has the color of the paper, but it's not actual the same paper, but it's really nice. Look at that. Here's the skull in a pink. Here is another ghosty. Hope you can see that good. And this one is black with stars. Stars, I believe, are in pink. Look at that. And then the spider web in a pink. That's cool. I love these. Wow. Let me get... Okay, so let's put these back real quick. I don't want to lose them. And I got to hide them from my grandson because he'll think it's a toy. And then here we have another shaker envelope. And then I believe this is Velcroed in. And she sewed it. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, wow. Bethany, you're amazing. You're amazing. I'm so envious. I need to play around and start learning how to sew. This is awesome. That. And it's a closure with the Velcro. And inside it has the bat. She used glitter paper, a real thick foam. She has the 3 flowers here with gems in there, and the little word that says boo, and the plaid paper with, oh, this is nice. This is really nice. So we'll put that aside. Here is, I'm going to try to open this. Sorry about that. And I love the color of this pen bag. Oh, wow. You know, in my first video, I said pencil, and I was completely wrong. This is a pen, a mechanical pen. Oh, and then you push it. I think you push it in, right? Ooh, look at that. Oh, sorry. I'm so intrigued by it being a pencil. Look at that. I hope you can see it. So here's and I love it. So it's a theme, right? So it's the ghosty with the book, and then you have a pencil, like a scholarly pencil. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I only have pens. I never knew that you can have a pencil. Wow. This is awesome. I'm so happy. Okay, and then let's do this one. So I was looking at this and I thought, oh, these were bows that got flattened, but they're not bows. it's actually like, I don't know if I would say they're like tags to a degree without the holes, or for background use. Like she had it in one of her, I saw it somewhere that she used. Oh, I think it was here. See, she has these underneath the hocus pocus, under the pocus, one of these. So that is cool that you can do this, and then you can and you can use either side. Look at that. And then she has this one. That one. This is cool. Such a wonderful idea. Wow, I would have never thought about it. I love that one. That one's with the witch hat. And then the spider webs. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna hear me say wow a lot, you know, because since I'm, you know, I have been crafting for a while. I used to be in Girl Scouts. I was a leader, and we did a lot of, you know, crafting and for the girls to get their badges or whatever. And that was the extent. And then COVID happened, and then I stopped doing that. And then COVID happened, and I got into doing cards. And as time went on, I saw a lot of other people do other things. So I started to learn how to make albums and folios. So I'm trying to master that. But at the same time, you watch YouTube and you see, you constantly are hearing about the swaps, and they put it on. And I was like, how do I get into one? So this is like my second swap. So I was excited. So this is the other one. I don't know if I showed you this one, but I don't think so. So this die, I've seen people haul it. I'm so curious to see how I can get this. You know, I'll still buy it now, even Halloween's over. But I love this. This little reminds me of the McDonald's plastic containers they used to give you. Especially when we were little, they were different, and now they have this lid. They look a little bit more fancy, it brings back memories. So this is nice, and it's a shaker. And look at the packaging, and look at this die on the witch. Please, I have that one. Oh wow. Oh, you can take it out, I think, but I'm not going to. And then here was the box. I talked about that. So, okay, so I'm opening this up. And these are all die cuts. First of all, I have to, again, say how great this envelope is, the feel. So I don't know if you got this in like in a set, or you actually had the paper and you made this envelope. And if you did, this is amazing. Amazing. So I don't know if you can see, it's like textured. I'm sorry about the lighting. The lighting sucks. So let's look at all the die cuts. So I'm gonna go here. I have this chain link. Ooh, every gets stuck. And you have it in that and in that. So that's that. Then you have these spider webs, which got caught into another spider web. Hold on. So I have that one. And then I have it looks like in white. Oh wow, this is really thick. That one, and I have another one here. Look at that. And then, oh, I got the die cut. Look, it's the skeleton hand that make a shape of the heart. Isn't that cool? And then let's see what we have here. Wow, I have some die cuts like this. Not exactly the same, but I like them. Look at that. That's a nice house, haunted house. Nice, got that. Oh, and here's the basket again. But this one is not a shaker like she made the other one. Look at that. Wow, thick paper, really thick paper. Okay, what else we have here? Okay, we have these banners here. I'm trying to, look at that. This is good on a card. You know, if you want to send a happy Halloween card, this is nice to put on. Look at that. The pumpkins, the bats. This is a nice pink, really nice pink. Ooh, and look at these. Look at this spider web. I think I saw another one. Oh, yeah, here it goes. Oh, we have 3. So you have 2 in white. Sorry, it got bent. So it's like that. And I'm going to put it like this. Look at that, how it looks. And then here you have it in black. I would love to know what that dye is because I love, look at the end, the corners of the spider web. I'm going to put it like that. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Look at that. And then what else we have? Oh, okay. So, hold on a second. I think I dropped one. Okay, so then I have, look at this. Now, this one, I have something similar, but in a stamp, not in a die cut, not in a die. And I would love to have that. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. I'm going to show it 2 different. Look at that. Wow, this can be like a horror movie, right? Because something coming out of my palm like that. Look at that. And she did bats. Look at this one that's glittered. Let's see, I'm going to try to focus so you can see it like that. And then she did one just cardboard. So yeah, so this is what I got from my swap, Bethany. And let me tell you, I am amazed that on top of hosting, because a lot of people did join, and you have to manage that. I don't, you know, it's not an easy task, I think. But she also participated and sent out her own swap, and it is amazing. It is beautiful. I really am happy that I got your amazing things. And you know, I kept staring at the box and like, oh, I gotta open this, you know, but you know, certain things just kind of take precedent, you know, in the sense of, you know, I have to finish work because I got into an accident in September, and I'm going to therapy, so physical therapy and getting adjusted and things like that. So I'm away from work for, you know, half a day, and, you know, so then I have to make up the work. And then last week, I found out that my ex-mother-in-law passed away, who is the grandmother of my children. So that was a little upsetting, to say the least. And she's in a better place. So I'm happy that she is where she is and she's no longer suffering. So finally today I was like, I have to open it. I have to do this because it's already past past Halloween. So I want to make sure that I do this and be respectful to the host, to Bethany, and to all those that were part of the swap. So this is what I got. I am thankful and grateful that I was part of this group, and I hope to be part of it again, not just for Halloween and anything else that Bethany has. And thank you very much, Bethany, for hosting a Pasteloween, my first Pasteloween. I can say I did okay. still a lot to learn, and this helps you with time management, let me tell you. So you have to be on the ball, and there's a due date and you have to send it in. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and hit that notification button to see more of my videos. Have that thumbs up to like what you saw, and subscribe if you want to be part of my channel. I'm really happy, would really be honored to have you as part of my group. Well, thank you. Have a nice day, and happy crafting to all. Bye now.